Kyle Bradford from Chaparral Motorsports here with James at the Tuckerhockey Dealer Show. James with Memphis Shades. Now, Memphis Shades has been a huge provider of wind protection in the industry for a really long time. You started out with the Fats and the Slims, and then we went to the Batwing fairing and the Bullet fairing, and now we've got a bunch of other new ones that we're going to talk about today. Yep. But here in 2018, Memphis Shades is still a huge part of the industry. How's Memphis Shades doing now, and what are you guys doing?
We're actually expanding, and our whole line has been growing, not just for the metric product, but for the Harley product. We've moved into the baggers, so we have replacement plastics. They're going on for the FLH, for the FLTRs. We also still do our original OEM replacement plastics, but we've added on trims, so now that people can dress up the front of the bike. And then we started seeing the new club-style bikes that people are going into. Yeah, for sure. So we started creating new fairings so we can match them to those trends, because we want to be a...
It's amazing what Sons of Anarchy did for the the dynasty.
Well, we want to be a trendsetter. And so it's not just about, following somebody else. It's about designing something new that impacts that trend so we can make great sales with a great product.
That's it. So why do you need a piece of plastic sitting in front of you? Two things. Number one, protection. If something off the road flies up and hits the front of that shield, you need to have protection from that item. And number two, the wind protection. If you don't have something protecting you from that wind that's blasting you, you're going to get fatigued, you're going to get tired, and you're going to get worn out. So at the end of the day, having some sort of wind protection, whether it be a windshield, whether it be a fairing, it makes your ride so much better and so much more comfortable.
If I can, so we have this spoiler right here. This is our 6.5-inch smoke spoiler. A couple things about it. Number one, as you're talking about taking that wind off you, we utilized a software called a computational fluid dynamics in order to develop this, so we get the right curvature, so we can create a low pressure in the front, a high pressure in the rear, which helps to create a bubble effect. And so what happens is it acts like a 2.5-inch larger windshield. So when you have a 6.5-inch, it acts like a 9-inch. Our 8.5 acts like an 11-inch.
So really, the basis of that is basically, you used to have your perfect windshield height, which is basically your nose out. With something like this, you can actually go lower, and it swings up and over, so you get a lot more field of vision.
Absolutely. We tell people that on our larger windshields, which is 8.5 inches, it's not just for the rider. This is for mama sitting on the back, so mama's happy.
Hey, if she's happy, you're happy.
Always.
Excellent. So that's here the bolt-on shields for the baggers. As you can see down here, we have windshield trims. These are different trims that you can put on anything to get that different custom look. So now we're going to swing over here and take a look at a couple of the other options we got. Another cool thing about the Memphis Shades product is they have what they call the trigger lock. In the olden days, you used to bolt these windshields or fairings on, and they were basically a permanent set. Now, with the trigger lock system, you can easily remove this and have it completely off, or you can swap it out for a different shield depending on the type of riding that you're doing. So now he's going to grab this.
This is called the Memphis Slim.
So this is the Memphis Slim in the black gradient. It's now going to snap into place here at the bottom. Goes right into the O-rings, comes up, locks into place, and now you've got a shield that gives you more protection than you had with the other one, and it's just really easy to be able to swap this out and change the look of your bike.
That's correct. And actually, it allows the same bike to have multiple products. So whether you want to have, on this bike particularly, a Batwing fairing, a Gauntlet, a Memphis Slim, a Memphis Fats, or other products, all you have to buy is a small plate kit, which costs about half the price of the mounting hardware kit, and you now have a completely different design, as well as a different riding experience.
Pretty cool. So now that we talked about how you can swap the fairings out for different looks, let's take a look at some of the other fairings right over here. All right, so stepping over here, what is this new unique item here? I haven't seen this yet. This is new for 18?
Actually, this came out at the end of 17. This is our new Road Warrior fairing. So this is our answer to that club-style bike. What's unique about ours is that it gives the people an opportunity to, one, use that trigger lock system to quickly take it on and off, but also they can choose to have a vented or non-vented, any color, as well as a height from 7 all the way up to 17 inches on their windshield. So if they adjust their handlebars at a later time, you don't have to buy a whole new package again. All you got to buy is a $100 windshield.
That's pretty epic. So what was this one called again?
Road Warrior.
The Road Warrior. So the Road Warrior, if you're looking for a new, unique look for your bike, this is really a neat piece. And then we got other shields over here. These have been around for a while. What do we got here?
So what we have here is this is our Cafe fairing, and this is also our Gauntlet fairing. And you find that these have been around for quite some time, and what we've seen is generally what we have is customers will buy one, and then they grow out of it, and they decide to move over to like the Road Warrior fairing or something else. But they always keep these with them because with that trigger lock system, they don't have to give it up.
There it is, Memphis Shades. If you're looking for wind protection for your motorcycle, they are the company that has options for just about every style that you're looking for. As long as we're talking about protection, another neat item are the handguards. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
So what these handguards is, it retails at $79.95, but it includes the hardware mounts. It goes right off the mirror stem, so it's an easy on, easy off. Still made out of the same lucite plastic that all the other products are made out of, but it's stout and works. And I can attest, because after 10 minutes of having it, being here in Texas, I had a big bolt fall off an oil truck that hit my handguard, and rather than breaking a finger, it didn't even crack the handguard. So it actually functions, helps keep your hands warm as well. But the beauty is you can either have it for the looks or for the function, easy on, easy off.
And there you go, Memphis Shades, windshields and fairings with the trigger lock system. You can swap and change the look of your bike really quickly. Thanks for watching. I'm Kyle from Chaparral Motorsports. Till next time, take care and ride safe.